Welcome to Five Fires YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about things to expect in the near future of Disneyland. So today we got beyond storytelling. Disney goes beyond storytelling, and this is from the Walt Disney Company. And it goes. They did a whole sizzle reel, but we're not going to show that. They started showing this, and on the right side we got this Frozen right there, Disneyland Resort. We know Frozen is just getting plopped all over the Disneyland properties. Disneyland Forward has been approved, and D23 is around the corner. So some of my foreshadowing, I think Frozen is coming to Disneyland Forward, or whatever they're going to call it in the near future. A while back, I mentioned right here, this sizzle reel that was posted when they announced Avatar. But before they announced Avatar, they gave us these properties, and I'm going to keep mentioning it. Let me play it.
Many potential new stories that our guests could experience at Walt's original theme park, including the opportunity to embark on all new Avatar.
So, Walt's original theme park, we get Frozen, we get Coco, and Zootopia. Before they go into mention about Avatar, I guess it's not a crazy take that Frozen can come to Disneyland Resort. But I feel like it's on the forefront. It has to be a priority. We just saw what Fantasy Springs did with their Frozen ride, their land restaurant. Like, they just went all out. It's pretty incredible what they've done with their Frozen, their version of Frozen. Soon enough, if I'm not mistaken, Paris is going to get Frozen as well, and some like big expansion that might be happening over there as well. But Disneyland, I know we have a Frozen meet and greet, but to be honest, that Frozen meet and greet I think has been closed for a while, and it got like moved over to Disneyland for a little while. Is Animation Academy really going to be all it is for the Frozen franchise? You know what I mean? I don't think so. I think there's a Frozen land to come in the near future, which is Disneyland Forward. So D23, maybe they announce something. To keep going, what is some other news that we're going to get? Disneyland, we are going to get Tiana's Bayou Adventure. They've been testing the water. It got to the point where they are actually testing logs, and they've been doing it in the day. Sometimes they're doing it at night. Our Tiana's has progressed dramatically. I think that's the best way I want to say it. Has from out exterior, it's really progressed big time in the last month. Inside, I have no idea. I don't know how far they are with animatronics and stuff like that, but I could only assume, it was rumored a long time ago that a lot of the people and teams that are doing Tiana's in Florida would eventually make their way to Disneyland and then work on ours. So Walt Disney World, I feel like they've kind of been done for a while. And those teams have now come our way to Disneyland, and all the trials and tribulations that they've gone through over there doing the animatronics, show scenes, projections, whatever they're going to be doing, I feel like they probably have learned a lot. So by the time they're tackling Disneyland's version, they're just more prepared and kind of know what to do. So maybe that's why we're seeing the speed of Tiana's Bayou Adventure just accelerating. They are digging out the whole critter country and all that, and it's crazy that it's a dirt field. They're really digging deep on critter country. The real question still is, what about the meet and greets? We had the Pooh character meet and greets, Pooh Corner. We're going to get a new shop with Lewis's and Ray Berets. So lots to come. Tiana's is going to be a very big deal. Also, too, Haunted Mansion with the Haunted Mansion store and all that, and the Haunted Mansion queue. That's like all going under the radar, but that's other things to expect in the near future. Well, I guess this year, the near future this year. This is all a this year thing. I'm really starting to believe that August, September could be possibility for our Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Originally, I was like, maybe they're trying to aim for that Christmas time period, but I don't know. It's starting to look like Halloween season ish, somewhere in the Halloween season. We could get Tiana's Bayou Adventure and D23. That's going to be the big one. We'll see. We'll see all the things that get unveiled on D23. Other things to talk about. We were supposed to get King Thanos. This ride has changed dramatically a couple times. But it really seems like this version right here is the one that Disney's going to want to go with. I guess just a bunch of Avengers taking down King Thanos himself. But this is the more interesting picture, this ride vehicle that they gave us. And this ride vehicle, really reminiscent of Tokyo. And we just saw their Peter Pan ride, which is pretty much screens, a little bit of physical set, but screens. And it's 3D. I'm guessing that's what's going to be happening here. And, we've talked about it before, but the question I ask, does Disney really flush out this idea, or they're going to bring up King Thanos or whatever this ride will be called again at D23, and it's something else for all we know? You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. But I'm really starting to believe this ride is going to be just pretty much what you see in Peter Pan's Fantasy Spring Tokyo. We're going to get the same thing. Oh, man. Like, there's a couple questions I ask. Who's excited for this ride? I think the Peter Pan version is very charming. It has that Disney magic to it. But a King Thanos ride, man, I feel like it's a tough sell whenever this comes to life. We will see. We will see. Other things to come in the near future here at Disneyland Resort. Hasn't been talked about very much lately, but Parkside. This is really starting to take shape. I had a chance to go recently, and a lot of this structure is already coming up. I'm very excited because we're going to get a lot of new restaurants, bars, and just new culinary experiences out of it all. That's going to be exciting because, Tindita just opened recently. Downtown Disney is really getting just a whole different look completely once all these stores open up. What I wanted to talk about downtown Disney, we have Din Tai Fung also coming very soon, and that's looking really done. I had a chance to take a look at that. Let me see if I can bring up let me see. Did I take a picture? I'm pretty sure I did. Din Tai Fung. Let me see. I think I did. Yep. Din Tai Fung. Just any day now, I feel like we're going to get a Parks blog. Like, hey, this is the food that's coming. But this is food to expect, opening time frame, stuff like that. Some people have also posted that, like, signage has gone up that lights up that says Din Tai Fung. So very exciting stuff happening in that corner of downtown Disney. And here it is, Parkside Place, or what do they call it? Parkside Marketplace? Oh my gosh, so many names to remember these days. Parkside Market. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Parkside Market. Let me show you the Twitter again. Is it this one? Nope, this one. Look at that. And this was taken a couple days ago, this past weekend. So that's what to expect. I did have a chance to go to Disney Parks blog, and I could have sworn. I don't have the time. I didn't have the time today to go look back at a video I did a long time ago. But Porto's got announced, okay? And I could have sworn there was a Parks blog. And when I click in Porto's in Disney Parks blog, I get nothing. I get a whole lot of nothing. Right there. Sorry, but nothing matched your criteria. There's a rumor, and I mean it. It's just a pure rumor. This is nothing a fact. But that Porto's might not come to downtown Disney And it was supposed to, I could have sworn it was supposed to take La Brea, which is right at the end of downtown Disney, going into the Esplanade. And they were going to build this like two-story portos or something, and all sorts of, it was just going to be a large facility, because portos is no way that could be small. The demand is just going to be insane. But that was like 2 years ago, right? Like 2 years ago, where Disney had this like meeting with Anaheim, like officials and businesses and all, and announced portos. Nothing. We've got nothing. So I don't know. I feel like the portos not possibly coming. Maybe that picks up steam, and I don't know if Disney would ever officially be like, yeah, portos ain't coming to downtown. Like, I don't know. Does Disney announce cancellations like that? Probably not. And I don't foresee Porto saying like, hey, we canceled our, attempt to go to downtown Disney. I don't know. Would they post stuff like that? Kind of weird. As a fan of portos, it's very disappointing. Portos, I feel like, would become a staple of many people's travel needs when you go to Disneyland. It's exciting. It's not really near Disneyland. There's one by Knott's Berry Farm, but that's really not by Disneyland. So I guess we'll keep an eye out and an ear for that one. And then lastly, something to expect on the near horizon, like this week, is Fantasmic returning. We're finally going to see how, they're going to change the Pirates of the Caribbean to Peter Pan. Are they going to go really reminiscent of 1.0 Fantasmic? Or is this Peter Pan 2024 version just going to be different and exciting? I can't wait to see it. The other big thing, I looked on Park's blog about Fantasmic, and I was wondering, did they ever do anything, give us the details? And the answer was no. I couldn't find anything on Disney Parks blog. It was only Orange County Register that I found, like, I guess you could say like official Disney news. But we are going to have a different dragon. We are going to have Peter Pan. And those are the big things to expect. I do not know if any additional scenes will be added. Like, most importantly, in Florida, they just added Aladdin, Mulan, Frozen, Moana. These are all properties that Disney's like super, they care about it big time. They want to, anytime they could have a chance to stick in Moana, put in a Frozen segment, they're going to do it. So I'm really curious to see if our Fantasmic gets that treatment too, where they just keep adding to it. And not the only change is Peter Pan and the Dragon, it's new segments. I hope they do. Honestly, I'm in the boat where I hope they do add Moana or Frozen or something else that could come to life in this show. I'm always down for new, and this is their opportunity to add something new. I still have not heard any word of what that dragon's going to look like. I'm guessing they go back to like how they used to do it in Fantasmic 1.0. So like a dragon head. That's all you're going to get, really. It has to be something simple. Animatronic, don't even think about it. That just ain't going to happen. The other question about Fantasmic, because we all know that area burned and just a lot of damage occurred. What about Aladdin? Does Aladdin stay? Do they just kind of go in B mode and you get projections on water? How's that all going to play out? Lots of questions for Fantasmic. Just to let everybody know, we are going to be covering Fantasmic. I got myself a dining plan for opening day, which is Friday. So we're going to have great seats. We're going to live stream it all and then just post its own individual video. I'm excited. A lot of really cool stuff in the horizon. Oh, and some other Disney news that is on the horizon. This kind of went under the radar, I feel like, but it's in Galaxy's Edge. And we are not that far off from, which is, I can't even believe it, 5 years. 5 freaking years of Galaxy's Edge. 5 freaking years of no lightsaber battle. Only the media got the lightsaber battle. But at the very top right, in front of the Millennium Falcon, we have these walls right here. And just recently, we got, I keep forgetting, they call it Fire of the Rising Moons, I think it's what it's called. But we got Star Wars music synchronized to Pixar Fest fireworks. But at the very beginning, we get this audio, and I wasn't sure, is it a person? Is it a droid? We just get this audio talking about all these things, which is, I guess, the history and just kind of giving us lore of Galaxy's Edge and stuff like that. Or just Star Wars lore. That it's possible that a droid might be coming here, or of some type of show. I'm just going to go with that. Some type of show, narrator, something could be happening here. I think they called it Bard. I don't know. This is all. We need a Parks blog from Disney just to, get us caught up on what the heck is going on here. But they haven't revealed what this is. I reached out. I asked my social medias. People said maybe it's for the 5th year anniversary of Galaxy's Edge. And Galaxy's Edge, when did it officially open at Disneyland? Galaxy's Edge Disneyland opening date is May 31st. So May 31st for us will fall on 2 Fridays from now. So maybe 2 Fridays from now, we find out what's on the other side of those walls. Unless they soft open it, I guess. And also too, a lot of people were saying filming was happening. And possibly D23, like Galaxy's Edge is going to another Disney park, which could happen. I don't doubt. Disney really, Star Wars is very important to the company. But I don't know. Yes, they were filming in this location, but all of a sudden these things popped up. And people are rumoring a droid is right there on the top. Kind of see the little pokey thing. We'll find out. We're not that far off from the 5th year anniversary of Galaxy's Edge. I can't believe it. So just wanted to catch up, everybody. This is kind of Disneyland news and where we're at and speculations. Just wanted to start the conversation again for some of these things that we haven't talked about it in a while. But thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned. Speculation Sunday is today at 7 p.m. It should be 7 p.m. Can't wait to see all of you there, and let's have some conversations about all the theme parks. Thank you so much. Smash the like button. Firing it down.